Joining me now is mental health advocate Marlon Qualls. He's hosting a fashion show and pop-up shop with local designers and models and a lot more talent coming up very soon. Glad you joined us tonight.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about this pop-up and fashion show. I understand that there is a mental health component connected to this, and you'll explain to me in a little while why. But how did this idea come about?
Well, the idea came about because Memphis, there's a lot of talent in Memphis, and everyone doesn't feel the same because Memphis support popularity. So we created this event. Yeah, they create a lot of, that means they support popularity. So we created this event to give people that doesn't feel seen that audience, to let them know that we see what you're doing and, get them to showcase.
And why mental health as a component of the fashion show and pop-up?
Because everyone walk around with things that they don't talk about, and people, people be hurt, but they cover it up. But if you look deep in their eyes, you can see it, and we don't talk about it in the Black community. So that's why I'm like, we gotta acknowledge mental health awareness.
Now, you told me before that you've experienced some mental health challenges in the past that you've overcome, but you talk about those quite frequently and quite freely in some of your past events. Tell us a little bit about your story, what you've experienced, and what you share with others.
The most challenging part for me has been grief, depression, anxiety, suicidal ideation, and attempting. And I had heart surgery at 18 from broken heart syndrome, which came from grief and depression after I lost my mom, Sharon Board.
Okay. And tell me, how did you find help? How did you see the way to getting over those challenges that you were experiencing?
Taraji P. Henson, she helped me figure out a lot what I was dealing with. And, as she continued to, talk about it, and, she started to show on these things, and that show was very educational. And when she started talking about grief, depression, the side effects, and I'm like, oh, I do that. And, I, led to weed and alcohol to escape from what I was going through in reality and coping. And then with the anxiety, I started passing out. That wasn't normal. It wasn't normal. So I'm like, I got to get help, because drinking and smoking every day, and once they're high and they're drunk gone, the problem's still there.
You're back to square one, right?
Yeah.
Very interesting that you had to go all the way to Hollywood, and it shows the power of the media to figure out your direction in overcoming all of this.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the pop-up and the fashion show. Thanks for sharing your experiences with us. Tell us when that's going to be and where it's going to be.
It's going to be September 20th, 21st at 3885 South Perkins Road.
All right.
Doors open at 6 p.m.
Tickets?
$30 admission.
Okay, all right. Get out and enjoy some fashion, and also take care of your mental health. Always very important. Marlon, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.